Hello, it's Claire. Today we're going to be playing a game called Storyteller. I believe it is some kind of storytelling puzzle game. We'll see. We'll see what it's about.
Storyteller, a book about building stories.
Interesting.
At the end of this book lies a crown. It is bestowed only to the finest storytellers
I'm
of the
guessing I
realm.
am one of the storytellers.
Every page is empty, save for a title. It is your duty to fill these pages with the most captivating tales.
So I gotta entertain the audience.
Complete this
and
book
some
and prove
interesting
yourself
stories.
worthy of the title of Storyteller.
Okay, my experience with stories is I heard a lot of them, so let's hope I could tell some captivating tales. So I just quickly turned off the narrator so we could read at our own pace. So chapter 1, Life and Death. We'll start with love. Adam starts alone, finds love, and dies happy. Make a story with this title. Okay, so it's just telling us what to do. So that's Adam. So Adam is alone. He finds Eve, falls in love, and then he's dead, and Eve is sad. I hope that is good enough. And let's see. Okay, we got a crown. Perfect. So I'm guessing if we get a crown, that means we told a captivating tale. We'll move on to the next one, heartbreak. Eve dies heartbroken. Oh, it's a continuation. Oh, and there's scenes. Okay, so obviously we start with love. Love and death. Just Eve. They're in love, and then it's just Eve. Oh wait, no. He Adam should die, right? I think it makes sense. They're in love, he dies, and then she's just alone. Yes. Is this not it? No? Oh, wait. I'm so dumb. Eve also has to die. Okay. You know what? We're getting the hang of it. First day on the job. We'll learn as we go. Afterlife. Seeing the ghost of a lover. Okay. The ghost. So they're in love. Someone dies. Okay, we'll keep it so that Adam dies. And then can I put Eve and then Adam? Ah, okay. There we go. Last one, miracle. Heartbreak with a happy ending. Okay, so there is a scene called Revive. So I think I know where this is going. We start off with a love, right? And then there has to be a little bit of heartbreak. So again, I'm sorry, Adam, you're the sacrificial lamb. He dies. And then he revives. He's back to life. And then love again. Wait, I am on a roll. I'm just like too good at this story. Okay, so we finished Life and Death, chapter 1. We're gonna now move on to chapter 2. This is called Broken Hearts. Okay, this is a little scary, but we'll see how it is. Number 1, recovery. A heartbreak is healed. Okay, so we have our scenes, wedding, death. Then there's Edgar, Lenora, Bernard, and Isabel. Okay, Isabel looks a little mean. Lenora, she's a little sad. And Edgar and Bernard, they just look a little confused. Okay, So I'm gonna guess, since it's a heartbreak is healed, there was some sort of love at start, but then eventually it turns into a happy ending. You know what? Let's go Edgar and Lenora. Let's say you two are in love. And then let's say Edgar, you lose Lenora. But then you get married to Isabel? Without any deaths. Oh, I guess we can make a scene without any deaths. How would we do that? Okay. A heartbreak is healed without any deaths. So, let's see. Can I put you here? No. Wait, what? You're a jester. Can it be like this? Oh, wait. A heartbreak is healed. Oh, and then Bernard meets Isabel. Okay, we got it. Okay. So Edgar and Lenora are in love, but Bernard loves Lenora, but she's like, nah, I got Edgar. So he meets Isabel and they are all happy and in love and married. Perfect. To dismay. Rejected by own spouse. Okay. In the first scene, we had Edgar and Lenora. They were in love. Let's say, Edgar, you get some amnesia, you know? You forget who you are. And at the wedding, no. You fall in love with Isabel? And then Lenora. Ah, okay. Okay, I got it. That is a very sad story. Falling in love and then your partner gets amnesia and then marries someone else. Devastated. 3. Unlucky. That's what I say to my teammates when they're doing bad at the game. Everyone rejects Edgar. Okay, Edgar. So they want you to be rejected. So can I say you guys are in love? And then Bernard, you're in love with Lenora. But Lenora said, no, I got Isabel. So then, Edgar, you have to get rejected by Bernard. Oh no. Okay, Bernard also has to get rejected by Isabel. How does this work? Oh wait, no, we have to, since there's 3 people, we have to remove 1 from the equation. Sounds a little sad, but I think that's how we can get everyone to reject Edgar. So actually, I'm sorry, Isabel. I'm gonna make it so that you are a ghost. So Lenora is sad. She marries Bernard. And then Edgar, you ask Lenora, she rejects you. And then you ask Bernard, he rejects you. And you ask Isabel, but how do I get her to reject you? Can I just make you die? No, I don't think that's not possible. This is a little mind-boggling. Okay, let's get rid of the scenes. So that's how I could get Edgar to be rejected by Lenora and Bernard. But Isabel, she is dead. So maybe it's not the death that I should be looking for? Oh, unless I make Bernard die. And then can I make this a wedding scene? And then can I make someone die? No, because then everyone turns into a ghost. So I need everyone to stay alive. But then why is there a death scene? Can I make everyone? Can we all just can we all become ghosts? Who's alive? Okay. Oh, why are you alive? I'm so confused. Wait, but do you get happy? Let's say we remove him. Then they're in love. But how can I make it so that they're not in love? Wait. Okay. She is heartbroken. Marries Bernard. They're in love. So that would mean he is rejected by both Bernard and Lenora. And now it's just Isabel who he needs to be rejected by. Oh, then I think it's this how we switch the scenes. Then he gets rejected, and then I need Lenora to die. So then, and switch this to Bernard and Edgar. Yes. Okay, there we go. He gets rejected 3 times. That took a little bit longer than it should have, I think, but we got there. Last part, grief. Surviving spouses find comfort. So we have wedding, death, the same cast. So I'm guessing 2 people need to die and become spouses themselves, right? First become widowed and then they find love together and find comfort. Stories can use fewer frames. Okay, that works. Let's first do the typical Edgar Lenora love story. And a Bernard Isabel love story. And then let's make them die. Because, of course, they should die. Okay, that was easier than the last one. I don't know why the last one took me so long. Yay, chapter 2, Broken Hearts, is complete. Next chapter, Apparitions. Chapter 3, Part 1, Revelation. Edgar shocks himself. Amnesia, mirror. Okay. So one day, Edgar was looking at the mirror. And then he gets amnesia. And then he dies. How does this work? Okay. Let's say get amnesia. Edgar shocks himself. How would you become shocked? Let's say you have amnesia. You don't know who you are in the mirror. Okay, how about you die? And then you get amnesia that you die. Yes, and then you're like, wait, I'm dead? No, I wasn't. Okay, that makes sense. Reunion, part 2. Heartbroken spouses are reunited. I feel like we've done this before. They are both alive and happy. We need one of them to die. We need Lenora to come back. And then they get married. Oh no. And then how about we make you die, but then you come back to life, Edgar. And then they're reunited. Okay. That was not too hard. Heartbroken spouses are reunited in the afterlife. Then I think we just remove the revival scenes, right? Yeah. How is this not the case? You're dead? Can I have you get sad, but then you die as well? And then we're happy? Yay! No! Heartbroken spouses are reunited. Oh, both of them need to be reunited. I mean, both need to be heartbroken. I see, we need that little icon. The heartbroken icon. Okay, then Lenore, you come back to life. And then you get sad. And then you die of sadness, heartbreak. And then you guys are in love again. Okay, we got it. Calamity. Part 3. Heartbreak for everyone. Okay. Let's start with Edgar Lenora. This is the easy part. Okay, Edgar Bernard, heartbreak. Bernard is heartbroken. And then let's have Lenora die, so Edgar is heartbroken. Lenora comes back to life. But Edgar and Bernard are married. So when she asks Edgar again to marry her after she has come back to life, he says, "No, I'm in love already." Okay, we got it. Perfect. Part 4, aging. Old heartbroken dog dies happy. Aw, I love how the dog is just named Dog. Okay, so this dog is old. So we have a scene for time and this love. Okay, so how about Edgar and this dog are best friends. They're in love. He takes good care of this dog. Right? Time passes by. The dog is old. Edgar is old. But then, let's say Edgar dies and the old heartbroken dog is sad. But Edgar revives and is his young self, so the dog dies happy? No? Okay, that is not the case. Okay, but you have to be heartbroken, right? You guys need to be old and need to be heartbroken. Can I just... No, I have to have this. And I have to have this. They put revive, so... Can I say that? No, you're even more sad. No. And I can't switch. Oh wait, he's heartbroken. Can I get... Oh, time passes. Okay, time passes by. The dog, you know, Edgar dies. The dog is still alive. It's sad. Edgar revived. And then they spend a few time together. And then the dog is happy again. And then the dog can die happy. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. Not too bad. Okay, The Cellar. Chapter 4. We are on a roll. Number 1. Part 1. Poison. Lenora drinks poison. So, you guys get married. Okay, okay. So how do... Oh, okay, okay. How about you are sad because Edgar is dead. It's like Romeo and Juliet, you know? Edgar dies, so you choose to exit, be in a better place yourself. Tragedy. Double poison. They're in love. Let's do the same story. One dies. Lenora double poisons. Edgar revives. Realizes that Lenora is dead. And then drinks the poison again. Someone drinks poison twice. How about we do this? But then she still... Okay, so it's just a repeat of what happens. The two scenes are the same. Oh, that's sad. Part 3. Haunt. Isabel is haunted by her husband. Okay. They had a wedding. They're in love. But they got into an argument. I hate you. Whatever that is. So... in the wine... No. She chooses to poison his wine. So she gets the poison, puts it in his wine cup. Edgar drinks the poison, dies. And then she gets haunted by Edgar. Okay, perfect. Envy, part 4. Murder of jealousy. Okay, Edgar, Lenora in love. Let's say Isabel sees the poison, not so happy. Oh wait, no. Actually, we want Isabel to be rejected by Edgar, so she holds something against him. So then she goes down to the cellar, gets the poison, intends for Lenora to drink it, and then Lenora drinks it and dies. Okay. Murder of jealousy, but everyone meets their demise. Okay. So... Edgar gets sad. It's just... Oh, Edgar gets sad. He lost Lenora, so he drinks the poison. And Isabel gets sad that her actions unintended? What's the word? She caused the death of Edgar. Unintentionally. Unintentionally, that was the word. Okay. A little sad, but I think you deserved it, Isabel. Should we move on to chapter 5? Chapter 5. Beauty. Ooh, this reminds me of Sleeping Beauty. Not Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. The mirror. And the evil queen. Yeah. Part 1. Competition. Which becomes the mirror's favorite? Oh, it is like Sleeping Beauty. Okay. So we got... Oh, it's not... It's not Sleeping Beauty, it's Snow White. Okay, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, book. So, which becomes the mirror's favorite? Mirror loves Snowy. But the witch... Oh, wait, no. The mirror. I was like, no, witch. Snowy is the one I love. The witch gets angry at Snowy. Snowy runs away. No. The witch turns... No. The witch then goes to her cauldron and then becomes a witch. Turns Snowy into a frog. And then... Oh. You still like the frog? Oh, you still like the frog. Huh. Then how can I make Snowy... Oh, okay. She becomes the queen again. And then now the mirror likes the queen better. Okay. So the mirror was like, no, sorry, witch, but the frog is cuter than you. That is so sad. Honestly, yeah, the frog is cuter. Part 2, Scorn. Curse is lifted. Okay, so in a forest, there is Snowy and Prince. They are in love. But the witch curses Snowy. Or the prince? Oh, the witch loves the prince. But the prince doesn't like the witch. So the witch is angry at Snowy? Oh, okay, the witch gets angry at the prince. It's like, no, I want the prince. Oh, okay, okay. So, Snowy and the prince meet. They are in love. The witch loves the prince, but the prince is a little disgusted by the witch. So the witch is like, okay, then you can become a frog. And then Snowy kisses the prince. No? Oh, Snowy, you don't like frogs? Okay. Huh. Then what can I do? This is so confusing. Okay, maybe they are not in love. Maybe the order goes like this. Snowy meets the frog, and then the frog's like, I'm the prince, please. Love me. So Snowy kisses the prince. Okay. There we go. Let's go to part 3, Duplicity. A kiss and a curse. So we just have the witch and prince this time. Start off with the forest, with the prince and the witch. The witch, it's unrequited love towards the prince. How sad. But the prince denies, so the witch gets angry. Should we make the witch get angry first? Okay, there we go. Witch gets angry at prince, turns him into a frog, and then she goes to her cauldron, turns beautiful, and then goes back to the prince, and then the witch kisses the prince. Okay, a kiss and a curse. There we go. So that's like, that's pretty manipulative, like, of you to do that, queen. I don't know. Part 4, Deceit. Tiny gets a kiss. Oh, Tiny. Okay. So, let's say... Should I say Tiny's in love with the prince? Okay. Okay, the witch loves Tiny, but Tiny doesn't feel that way. So, the witch turns Tiny. No. Okay, turns Tiny into a frog. We saw that pattern before. Tiny goes to the mirror. No, that doesn't work. And then Tiny meets Snowy and was like, I'm Snowy. Oh. But Snowy doesn't like Tiny. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we saw that even when Snowy turns into a frog, the mirror loves Snowy. So Snowy is loved by the mirror. The witch turns Snowy. Wait, no. No, the prince is not by the witch. The witch turns... Oh. No, the witch is not loved by the mirror. There we go. And then Snowy turns into a frog. Okay, so mirror loves Snowy. Mirror continues to love Snowy, not the witch. So the witch gets jealous, turns Snowy into a frog. And then moves on to Tiny. Wait, I think I don't need that scene. No, witch tries to get kissed by Tiny, but Tiny rejects the witch. So, Tiny is made into a frog. Oh, then the prince is like, I don't get it. Okay, now at the forest, Snowy and the prince meet, and then the frog is like, please, prince, I'm Snowy. And the prince is like, oh, I'm in love. So then the prince, but Tiny and Snowy get mixed up. The prince kisses Tiny. There we go. Okay, there we got it. So Tiny gets a kiss. We unlock the prince saves Tiny. So that is how it works. So the witch is angry at Snowy, so turns her into a frog. And then the witch gets angry at Tiny, turns him into a frog. But then Snowy and Tiny are both frogs, and the prince gets mixed up and kisses Tiny. Okay, the second one we want to get is Tiny gets a kiss. Ungrateful maiden version. But she's ungrateful that... wait. So, as long as Tiny gets a kiss, it works, right? So, let's say we want to keep this the same. The Snowy tells Tiny that she is the princess. So then, Tiny kisses Snowy. But then Snowy does not love Tiny. Can I put that there? Yes, okay, and oh, look how sad Tiny is. But there we go, we got both unlocked. Yay! We finished all of chapter 5. Okay, and if we move on to chapter 6. So, chapter 6, The Manor. Part 1, Murder. Butler's Rampage. Okay, Mr. Butler. They are in love. Butler... Oh no. How about the butler dislikes both the Duchess and the Duke, so he takes a gun. But he has to go on a rampage. There we go. Okay, that's easier. Part 2, weapon. Where's the gun? So Butler gets the gun, plans to, you know, the Duke. The Duke is like, where's my gun? Butler puts it back, and then the Duke is like, oh, thank goodness. Maybe he had a change of heart. Good for him. Part 3, Telltale. Murderer is arrested. Let's start off with the ballroom. So, Butler takes a gun, shoots the Duke. The Butler feels remorse, and then the Butler gives in to the detective. Okay, that was pretty simple. We're going by this really fast. Part 4, fingerprints. Someone gets arrested. No. Butler angry. Butler takes gun, shoots Duke. Detective comes and was like, who killed? No, and then at the gun room, Butler puts the gun back. Duchess is in the gun room. And then, maybe not. So the Duchess does not like, how do we switch this? And then this, and then we move the Duke. He likes the gun though. Or maybe you do need the gun? Okay. He reports it. So he tells the detective, my gun's missing. Or Duke and Butler? Actually, it makes sense if both of them are gone. Then it's just the Butler who is there. Right? I don't know how this works. Get scared? Why do you hide behind? Oh wait, detective sees that the gun is missing, and then he sees. How can you not see the gun behind his back? What the heck? Find the missing gun. Huh. Someone needs to get arrested. How about if you put the gun back? Oh! Interesting, you question. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. It's honestly just like a mixing and matching sometimes. Someone gets arrested, so Butler takes a gun, shoots the Duchess. The detective comes, sees the missing gun. The Butler unknowingly puts it back. And then the detective sees the fingerprint of the Butler and he is arrested. Perfect. Okay. Someone gets arrested, but innocent version. Okay, how about you put the gun back, but the Duke, you love the gun, so you touch it. So it changes. Okay. Yay, we got everything. Perfect. Okay, I think that is all the storytelling we'll be doing for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.